Sorry if the sound quality is bad on this, but it's super windy right now. As you can see by my hair, but it's super windy right now, so just tread lightly on me here. Enough talking, let's get back to the tutorial. Hi, I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day today. I certainly am. It's pretty good weather today compared to what it has been. But today, we're going to be learning a side flip. Super simple steps for this flip. Won't take a long time, probably like under 5 minutes. Is first step, you're just gonna do a straight up backdrop. Straight up like that. If you checked out my back flip tutorial video, it also started like this. It's foundation for most flips, so I mean, like, not a bad thing that it starts like that, but if you can do that, you've done the first step. So simple. Alright, instead of with this backdrop, how I go straight back and land on my back, I want to face sideways and land straight on my back. Once you've landed sideways, going straight on your back, try to get a little bit of bounce. Sideways, land straight on your back. You might, when you do that, you might just do this and go back this way, and you might also go the other way, like this. If you go the other way, perfect. If not, just try to slowly shift your body weight, and instead of having your legs land like this, try to have them land like this, and a little bit more to the side. So, once you can do that, try to get like kind of a cartwheel going, have a little bit of a bounce, and just have a little bit of like a fall to it, but with elegance. Graceful fall is the best way to fall. But so now, instead of thinking of it as a flip, think about it as not falling. I know it's kind of a weird way to look at it, but it's actually a really good way. Instead of looking at it as like flipping over your side, look at it as having your feet facing this way on this side of your body, and then just bringing them to the other side of your body. And yes, if you're like a hacker, you'll do this. But essentially what that is a side flip. Is bringing your feet from here to there. And that's essentially what. There's two ways to do this step. First one is what I just showed you. The second one is if you can do a front flip, this is the best step to do. This is for people that can do a front flip. So, what you're gonna do is instead of going straight over your body like this, you're gonna wanna go over here instead of here. You go like that, you want to go there. But you want to go here, but for now we'll just do this. Alright, so what that's gonna look like is basically this. What it's gonna look like. You're gonna start this way, right? And then you're kinda gonna end this way. I know that might really look like a front flip, but once you start to like shift to the side, it will look less and less like a front flip. So to make sure that you're not going too forward, what you're gonna want to do is, this really helped me, is find somewhere. I'm gonna just find the camera just to make it easier. Just like a spot that won't move, not like a bird or something, or like a cat, I don't know. But you want to look at it, and you want to make sure that you're looking at it the whole time, even when you're upside down. And it's going to look kind of weird at first, but if you're going over forward here, I lost vision of your camera, so don't do that. If you move more and more to the side, you'll start to look more like this. And if you're not sure what that looks like to you, grab a phone, grab a camera, get your mom's phone, get your dad's phone, brother's phone, sister's phone, I don't care. Just record yourself, and that you just get to see what you look like. And if you look super dumb, like sometimes in real life, you'll look like this. But in your head, you'll look like this. Should be like pretty much there by now. You found where you are, and you're either going over in a front flip type thing, or you're doing this like kind of weird looking cartwheel. As you get more and more comfortable with this, you're gonna want to like try to move your hands away. I know it will be kind of sketchy at first. Don't look at the ground, because then you can land on your neck. But kind of have your hands there, so if you do land on your neck, nothing will happen. But also have it so then it doesn't get in your way. And if it helps to like turn in and land on your knees, I know that if you're like a pro watching this, probably not, because I'm not very good, but if you're a pro watching this, you're probably like, you don't land on your knees for flips. Yes, you can really mess up your hips, but if you're super comfortable with it, do what works for you. When you start out, you kind of want to like turn when you do it. So you might go over your head here and land here instead of here, which that's fine, because that might help you to not clap your knees together. But if you can do that and land here, then you can do it this way. You just have to try going this way, or just go that way. Kind of is what it is. But if you get more bounce, and even try to turn more this way. If you have problems with staying this way, try to turn more this way instead of trying to land straight. I don't know how this is for everyone, but at least me, is what will happen is when I'm doing a full, let's say, backflip 360, like and subscribe if you want a video tutorial on that one. Anyways, but I turn to this side, meaning I spin to this side, and that just looks like this. And that's which way I spin. But I tuck to this side, spin to this side. It's kind of confusing. Maybe it's like which way you rotate to. I don't know. So now hopefully you've learned how to do a side flip. If not, just like keep trying. Use, like, I went from very beginner, like not even being able to land a front flip, to about intermediate in like a matter of months, because I just like found something that I loved and just followed through with it. If you think you like this, follow through with it. If you don't, play around with it, but don't go too serious. So with me, this way really helped me. For you, it might not. Like, everyone's different, but in the end, I personally think that this tutorial is really helpful, but you might think otherwise. One of the flips that you can learn from these, like from doing a side flip, is like, if you checked out my backflip tutorial, I showed you some other flips that you can branch off of that. But if you're comfortable enough, we're gonna go over this shoulder, but move this way. I'm not gonna show you a tutorial, I'll just show you what it looks like. And please, if you're watching this and you look below, you see, at least from the time that I'm doing this, they only have 1 subscriber. Yes, very sad, but I do. So please, I'm just trying to help some people out with their flips. So please, 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 if you're into flipping and pretty beginner stuff, or a little bit intermediate, please watch my videos and subscribe and like. The more likes I get, the more videos I'll come out with more tutorials. Maybe I'll do a back full tutorial. Those look pretty cool. Make sure to check out that back flip tutorial video.